Hello folks, welcome to OTD, also known as On The Deck, where you can get all the sports you need in 10 minutes. My name is Adam Orduna, this is my mom Gina.
He's a journalist.
She's the enthusiast.
I'm enthusiastically back outside because
Yes.
we were in the house for your last show because we were getting a new roof put on.
I'm also enthusiastic because I missed being out here. It's been beautiful these last couple days
It's
here.
a little hot.
It is a little hot.
It's gorgeous.
But that's to be expected. We're still in September, middle of the month here, and so it's going to be beautiful. And so I like the fact that our show's outside. It's on the deck.
We're on the deck. So
we're
welcome back.
outside on our deck, on the deck here. We're going to talk some college football here as
Yes.
it's Thursday, and we all know that this is kind of the first start of the weekend for a lot of people and for teams. And so we're going to talk about some matchups that we're excited for this weekend. We have been doing the top 25 matchups, but we kind of feel like this week there's some other games that we can highlight and talk about as well. So,
and I think last week when we picked, one of us was 2-2 and one of us was 0-4.
yes, I was 0-4 last week, barely, but that's just how it ended up working out. She's very excited because she ended up having a great record.
Because I'm always wrong. The very fact that, I was still 2-2, but
Right.
the fact that I beat you makes me feel pretty good.
Well, yes, exactly. Well, let's talk about this week as we're going into week 4 here of the college football season, 2017. It has been pretty good for the most part. Some of our personal teams struggled last weekend. We're kind of looking for a bounce back weekend for this weekend. But let's talk about some of these games that we feel like need some
attention.
Some attention, yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, of the top 25, you've got 13 teams that are on the road.
Right.
So I think that's a big deal. You might see some movement because road games are trippy up
Yes,
games.
absolutely.
But I'm going to talk about the ones that are outside the top 25.
Okay, yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
so well, you've got Texas A&M and at Arkansas.
It's going to be a tough game.
These are two teams with coaches who people are looking at like this.
All right,
We all
yes.
know Kevin Sumlin's on the hot seat, but
Yes.
Brett Bielema down in Arkansas, those Razorbacks, first of all, their cheer is like, ooh,
Yeah,
Pink
ooh,
Sweet.
ooh.
Like, that's their actual chant. But they're both people, Arkansas Razorbacks expect to win
Yes.
or to be playing high in the SEC.
Right.
So I think it's a good matchup because you got two teams that need to win.
Correct.
Then you've got Michigan State at Notre Dame. Now,
Right.
Michigan State kind of got smacked back down to being the little brother once Jim Harbaugh got back to Michigan.
Sure.
But that's a team that had kind of gotten used to the taste of winning.
Yes.
Notre Dame needs to win.
That is
Brian
very-
Kelly saved
yeah.
himself last week winning
Very
against
big
Boston
program,
College.
yep.
But both of these teams, I think they're evenly matched, to be honest with you. Then you have UCLA at Stanford.
Yes.
That's what you have as a gotcha
Pac-12,
game.
yep.
And then Texas Tech at Houston. I'm excited to see this. You've got
Yes.
two young coaches,
Yes.
both in the state of Texas. Major Applewhite at Houston, Cliff Kingsbury at Texas Tech.
Correct.
So those are games I'm excited about. And none of those teams, all big names, none of them are ranked.
Right.
So
It's
these
gonna
are
be
non-ranked games.
Again,
this
these
week.
are great matchups. I'm
Good
excited for
matchups.
all
Me
of those
too.
games to watch. Well, let's talk about some of these ranked teams here
Yeah,
a little
let's do
bit. We've got San Diego State at 21 taking on Air Force. Air Force showed their worth last week against Michigan.
Yep.
That's a team every year who competes hard, and they run that wing tee military style of option.
Very disciplined.
A lot of good athletes. One of my good buddies went there to play football.
Yep, Nick Tuchilio.
They're always up there in the top 25, making a bowl game run. So that's going to be a good game. San Diego State always tends to have good athletes
And I
as
think
well.
they're sitting at 25. I don't know who snuck them in the top 25.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Well, I think I saw another poll that might have had them at 21.
Yeah, the USA Today poll had them
yeah,
out there, but-
Florida is playing Kentucky. That's a rival game as well. That's going to be a really good
Florida's
matchup
number
as well.
20 right now.
Florida's 20. They had that come from behind victory last week against Tennessee. Again, Jim McElwain.
On the
People
hot
are still kind of up and down on him as being the head coach. We got Mississippi State and Georgia. That's going to be a really good
And that's
matchup.
two ranked teams, number 17
Right.
Mississippi State, number 11 Georgia.
So those two teams right there fighting it out in the SEC. Mississippi State coming off of a huge win against LSU last weekend in Starkville, Mississippi. And Georgia's looking to keep that winning streak going there. And then you've got Michigan and Purdue. This is a gotcha, trippy up game. There's a lot on the line for Purdue as the game is in West Lafayette. They've got a brand new head coach from Western Kentucky who is a really hard-nosed coach that gets his players ready to go. Jim Harbaugh was even singing his praises. Michigan has not looked good all year, so we will see. Their defense looks really good, but their offense has not shown.
has not impressed me.
Their quarterback Spade, he's not really showing that he's the dynamic player that
You don't
like
just
him
see
to
him
be.
and see confidence.
Right,
You know
exactly.
What I mean?
It's
okay,
always
I'm
one.
interrupting.
No, that's all right. It's always one pass away from really
Disaster.
disaster. And then we've got USC and Cal. That's another kind of gotcha game. It's at Cal up there in Berkeley, the Oakland area. USC has been a little shaky this year so far. Had a huge matchup against Texas last weekend. Won in double overtime, and both teams are undefeated, and so that's going to be a really good game as well. And I'm excited for what we got going on.
And then last but not least, you've got Penn State sitting at number 4, and they have to go to Iowa.
And that's another trippy up game.
All right, so now let's actually go talk about them.
Okay.
So we have 3 games that we think are gotcha games, and we'll finish with those.
Sure.
Okay, but let's start at the top. I'm just sweating out here. Okay, the Texas A&M and Arkansas game.
Yes.
I think that is a really, really good matchup.
Right.
It is hard to beat Arkansas at Arkansas.
Yes.
Kevin Sumlin, to me, is playing really, really tight.
Yep.
Because he knows the heat is on. I'm actually going to go Arkansas over Texas A&M, and I'm going to say like 28-17 Arkansas.
Yeah, I have a hard time disagreeing with that. For some reason, am kind of feeling like A&M may slide through with this one. I think this is a must-win for Texas A&M, and
They all
I feel like they all are, and I kind of feel like A&M is going to go ahead and pull this one out barely. It might be a close game, maybe 17-14 or something like that.
I almost kind of thought that too. All right, Michigan State at Notre Dame. It's hard to beat Notre Dame and Notre Dame.
Yep.
I feel like this could be a trip you up game, but I guess I'm going to still just go with the Irish because Brian Kelly knows he's, again, on the hot seat and they're at home.
South Bend is a hard place to play at. That stadium is going to be rocking. Michigan State, Notre Dame is always a classic matchup. Michigan State right now is
rebuilding
a little bit,
rebranding,
and Notre Dame is in the exact same situation as A&M. It's a must-win game. You've got to come away with this one. If you lose this one, that one's going to sting. That loss will sting. I am going to pick Notre Dame just for the fact that I think there's going to be extra fight for that team there.
I do too. Okay, so UCLA at Stanford. I don't like UCLA, but I also told you the first week I'm not sold on Stanford. I actually am going to pick UCLA over Stanford on the road, and I think it's going to be, one of those Pac-12 scores, 36-34 kind of thing.
Right.
But I'm going UCLA.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pick UCLA as well, even though I'm not super...
we don't like Jim Mora. We're honest about
not
that.
a huge UCLA guy right now, but I think after the loss last week to Memphis, they're going to be charged up, ready to go.
Right, they gotta
I think
bounce
UCLA
back.
has to make a huge stand here, so I'm going UCLA.
Last week took an L, but this week I bounced back. Hey,
right.
all right, well, then you have Texas Tech and Houston. We talked about that a little bit. 2 young coaches.
Yes.
I'm excited to see this game.
Yes.
And I'm more excited to see what Texas Tech does.
Right.
Cliff Kingsbury, people have mentioned his name on the hot seat. Y'all would be stupid if you get rid of
Correct.
this young guy. But I love Major Applewhite, and I want to see how Houston responds after Tom Herman has left him.
Yep.
So it's really hard. I'm a toss-up on this one because it's at Houston.
Yep.
I want to give the edge to Houston, but I'm going to go against my instincts and pick Texas Tech in a close one.
I'm excited. This is my game of the week for the most part. This is my favorite matchup. Texas Tech,
2
Houston.
red teams.
Basically Big 12. Houston's basically Big 12
Yep,
team.
yep.
Texas Tech against the Houston Cougars. I love this matchup.
I do too.
It's going to be a tough call. I love Major Applewhite. I love what Texas Tech is doing. It's going to be close. I'm going to go with Texas Tech here,
Okay, good,
but
good.
Houston, it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a shootout for sure.
All right, well, call your game. Let's
All right,
go. We
so
got to go
got
rapid fire.
San
here.
Diego State, Air Force. I think this will be a good game. Mountain West teams. I think San Diego State is going to have to travel to Colorado Springs, so I might give the edge to Air Force there on that one. I think Air Force will win this one.
I'm going Air Force as well.
Okay, and then we also have Florida, Kentucky. Kentucky
Don't care.
is undefeated. They're 2-0. Florida's 1-1. And I really think this, because it's a rival game, you got to go to Lexington. Florida's going to have their hands full, and Florida has not looked very good. They had to squeak it out against Tennessee last week. So I'm going to call Florida, but it's going to be close.
I have to say Florida too. I just don't think Kentucky has enough in the gun right now, and I hate to choose.
It's going to be
Florida,
tough.
but
I think it's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
I think it's actually going to be a blowout. Florida,
Well,
but
we'll see. You think it's a blowout? I think it's going to be
Well,
close.
we're both
All
going
right.
Florida, so there you
Mississippi
go.
State, Georgia.
Woo-hoo.
I'm going to go Georgia here on that
I
one.
too am. You're not
much
going to
of a
beat the
discussion
Bulldogs
for
at
me.
home. Nope,
Yeah.
Georgia.
And both Bulldogs, Mississippi State
exactly,
Bulldogs and
exactly.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then we've got Michigan and Purdue. Again, I think this is going to be a closer game at
This
the
is one
first
of our
half.
gotcha games,
One of the
though.
gotcha games. I think Michigan will pull it out, but I think Purdue will not have enough in the tank, as you were talking about earlier.
I
with the other
agree,
games,
but I
so.
think it'll be a very interesting first half,
Yes.
and I do think Michigan pulls it out, but I think it's not going to be one.
It's going to be a fight.
And trust us, it could be a gotcha.
Right.
USC at Cal, we also have this as a gotcha game.
Yes, exactly.
And for the reasons you said, USC had to go to double overtime against an unranked Texas team.
Right.
They may have blown all their
all their
stuff
juice
there.
for that Texas game. We'll see. They got to travel up north.
They got to go up north.
Northern Cal.
I just don't think Cal has much, though, so I'm still going to pick USC.
It's going to be a good game because those two teams tend to play each other tough, but I'll go with USC as well.
And then last but not least,
Penn State, Iowa.
this is to me the major gotcha game of the week.
Yeah?
Iowa has a way of taking Big Ten teams and just breaking them down.
Yeah.
You got to play slow, ground and pound Iowa
Yeah.
ball, especially at Iowa.
Yes.
I am calling. Oh, I'm so close to calling the upset. I don't know.
Who you got?
pick,
Who
you
you
pick,
got? Who you got? Who you
pick.
got to go?
Penn State.
All right, I'm going to also go Penn State. Penn State's a
Ooh,
better
I don't know,
team.
though.
Saquon Barkley is the Heisman candidate. I think Iowa's going to give them all they got, but I just think Penn State's the overall better team. It's going to be tough. Those fans at Iowa City are loud and crazy, and it's going to be a tough game. But
All right.
I'm going to still stick with Penn State.
Okay.
So it's going to be a great weekend. This is why we did our picks. We're excited to just be watching every weekend.
All weekend
every
long.
weekend. We're going to be tweeting out, and we're going to be watching the TVs. Well, we'll see you again, folks, and thanks for tuning in.